All right, you guys, so I got my drain taken out today, and I have an extra large faja. So I'm about to attempt to put this on. Now, when I was in the office, they make you try it on because once it's open, the one that you purchased, once it's open, they will not exchange it and they will not give you a different size. So they have options that you can put on inside of the actual facility. Try on, see which side works for you. They wanted to initially put me in a large, but once I tried on that extra large, I realized I was not getting in a large. I'm sorry. I got too many thighs and hips. It's not fitting in a large. So I'm getting ready to try to put on this extra large. Now, mind you, the one in the office is the one that they let everybody try. So it's kind of stretched out, you know, everybody's tried to put their thighs in there, and that one was tight for me. So now I have the extra large here, which is brand new, and I have a strong feeling that I'm going to struggle getting in this. But I wanted you guys to see the struggle so you know what you're getting yourself into. Okay, so it looks like there is a hole in the bottom so that you don't have to take it off to use the restroom. And it'll be a lot easier if you have one of those female urinals. It is a godsend. I advise you to invest in one. And then it comes right underneath your boobs. So it doesn't come above, it goes below, which is perfect because I also have the breast lift. And then I'm going to, oh Lord. Oh, I don't. Y'all, there is no stretch, no give in this at all, which is beneficial. Let me be honest, because you want it to be tight. That means it'll help you to get that snatch stomach like you want. But honey, I don't see myself getting into this. All right, let's try it. Let's stop talking about it. Oh, and I am keeping this shirt on just because I still have my bandage and I don't want any rubbing up against that. So we're going to keep the top on. I'm going to take the pants off, but I'm going to keep my top on just so I can protect that area. Y'all. Oh my God. Can y'all see this? It is not coming over my thighs. This is an extra large. Okay, here we go. You just gotta. For all of the ladies who have thighs, big thighs, y'all know this dilemma right now. Now, if you've ever put on a pair of skinny jeans and you have thick thighs, okay, here we go. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. This is why they tell y'all to have a second person to help you put it on. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, okay. Crotch is still very, very low. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we'll turn this fireplace off. Oh, I done worked up a sweat, child. Okay, here we go. Oh, and mind you, I'm supposed to be wearing, oh, my bandage is coming off. I'm supposed to be wearing foams underneath this, but ain't no foams getting in here right now. I'm gonna wait until the swelling goes down, which should be about another week. If I wear this for a week, the swelling should subside a little bit. Um, I'm gonna put this, I gotta tuck. Probably should have had a tank top, but we're gonna try to make this work. Yeah, the swelling should be down in about a week of me wearing this. Now, mind you, the first 2 weeks, today is day 14 since my surgery, and the swelling should go down. I would say the swelling has gone down a lot, let me be honest. But I think in order for me to put the foams in here with it, because you have to put it across the front and the sides. So I'm thinking maybe about a week of wearing this, just so that the swelling can go down a little bit more. And then I can fit the foams in, because right now, they're not getting in here. Okay. And then I don't know, oh, I don't think you guys can see, but there's little hooks in here where, okay. Okay. Woo, okay. Hook. Can I get this one at the top? Okay, there we go. Oh, and then there's another. I'm not using that right now. Nope, forget it. Okay, we're good. And then there's a zipper. Okay. Oh, we're in. Oh, we're in. Okay. And it goes right underneath the boobs, which I like, because like I said, I did get a breast lift, and I don't know if I filled y'all in, which I think I may have, but I'm gonna tell you again. So when I initially got my surgery, I was gonna have the breast lift, and he had told me that I had extra fat in my right boob, which I never noticed. I mean, I've never noticed. It's just never been an issue to me. But he said he wanted to make them more symmetrical. What I am noticing is that my right is still smaller than my left, and now I'm almost like, I wish he hadn't taken any fat out of it, because I think he may have taken too much. Because you know, when you get your breast lift, you lose a size anyway. You go down a cup size just because of the tissue and the skin that they're removing. So you're losing a cup size when you get your breast lift. So now I feel like I went down a cup and a half on this side, and I just went down a cup size on this side. So I'm gonna wait, because again, it's only been 2 weeks. They say give it a few months to see, and they may even out. They may, you know, it takes a while for them to heal and get their natural shape. So we're gonna give it some time, but right now I'm a little bit discouraged, just because I should have left well enough alone. It's almost like getting a haircut. Once you cut that hair off, it's gone. There's no take backs. You better know what you want before you cut it, okay? That's how I felt about this. I probably should not have had him do that, but he was the doctor, and I said, use your vision, make it happen. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys in case you are trying to get a breast lift. Go with your gut instinct. If you want to go with the doctor's word, cool. That's what I usually do, just because they're the professional. I am not. But also use your best option, or your best opinion. And the reason I say that is because when he said that to me, I didn't say, oh, well, show me. I should have said, show me in the mirror what you're talking about. Instead, he just started marking me up and said, okay, yeah, you know, you have a little bit more fat in this one. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever you think, and left it at that. So that was on me. I put that fully on me. But again, I'm going to give it a little bit more time, because maybe it will adjust. Maybe it will, you know, figure itself out. If I have to lose a cup and a half in both sides, I'm okay with that, as long as they're even. Okay? But anyway, so this is the faja. This is what it looks like, front and back. Oh, shoot, the little hole there. Oh, sorry. Giving y'all a little too much extra vision, but that gives you an idea as to you using the bathroom. Now, to go number one, I would probably use my urinal, but you already know when you do a big job, this is coming off. I'm sorry. We're not about to have those problems. We don't want them kind of problems, okay? But that's all I wanted to do. I want to share you guys the faja, let you guys know how I am healing. I'm healing wonderfully. It looks like my bandages are starting to come off, because my skin is starting to attach from the top. Y'all know when you get a tummy tuck, they cut that middle part of the skin out so it's not attached. So when they put those, what do they call them? They're stitches, but they're the ones, the self-dissolving stitches, I guess they're called. The ones that they kind of like, you don't have to have taken out. They kind of disappear on their own, or they dissolve or whatever. But those are what I have, and it looks like now my stomach is starting to come together. And so I'm getting that little bit of scar. Now, once the scar actually is healed, once the wound is healed and I have that official scar, then I'll start to do my red light therapy. But as of right now, I think we're good. I'm just gonna give it a little bit more time. It's only been 14 days. I'm trusting the process. I'm trying not to rush into things because I did that before. I kind of wanted to rush into what the after was gonna look like. And instead, I should probably just trust the process, let it go, let it heal on its own. And over time, it'll come together and look the way I want it to look. But anyway, that's all I want to talk about. I don't want to stay on here too long because I have to enjoy the rest of my day. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Love you. All right, guys, I'm back. Today was my first day at work for 3 weeks. So I'm taking it easy. Let me see, make sure no cars are coming, but yeah, so today is my first day back to work. It is not too bad so far. I've had issues with the seat belt, so I have to wear the seat belt behind me only because, you know, I got my chesticles done, and so it's applying pressure and it's really irritating, and I don't want to cause no problems. I don't want any problems at all. So I have the seatbelt goes around my waist, so I am wearing a seatbelt. I just can't wear the one that goes across my chest area. I have been able to lift a little bit, so not too much, but enough where I can get the gist of my job done. So I'm not able to like go around lifting any machines. That's not happening. Stretching, I've had a little bit of issues like reaching too far up, like really stretching out, but other than that, it's not bad at all. I can stand upright for the most part. What else? Lifting, I can do slightly. Anything that's below 8 pounds. Oh, my faja. So I think the last clip I did, I was showing you guys the faja that I started wearing. Let me tell y'all, so I have the extra large, and the reason I have the extra large is because I have a lower bottom area, okay? So like my thighs are really, really big, and I'm sorry, nothing I can do about it. I've done squats. Even when I was 130 pounds, I had big thighs. It's genetic. There's nothing I can do about that. So they gave me the extra large because I have hips and thighs, and so when I got ready to pull it up, when I tell y'all cutting off my circulation, but it's starting to stretch out now, so I'm having it's a lot better than it was last week. So this is the first full week. Tomorrow will be 1 full week that I've been wearing this faja. And working is probably what's helping me stretch out, is because I'm wearing this and it has a pressure against my incision scar. So now that I'm able to, like if I need to reach something high up, it's applying that pressure when I get ready to reach up. So it's not hurting me as bad and it's not pulling a stitch. I believe I can take my bandages off now because I have the stitches that, what are the ones that you don't have to have the stitches removed? The ones that dissolve on their own. That's what I have. So I feel like I can take those bandages off just because I feel like I'm healed, but I want to let them fall off on their own. I don't want to go ahead and start removing things that's not supposed to be removed. But yeah, so far I'm doing good. I'll keep you guys updated, but I've only been at work for about 2 hours, so the night's still young. I still have about 8 hours left to go. We'll see what happens. That's all. I'll check in when either something good happens or something bad happens. But per usual, I love you guys. Now I know god dang good and well that I shouldn't have did all this grocery shopping, because y'all know I'm not supposed to lift more than 8 pounds. This damn juice and creamer alone is more than 8 pounds. What is wrong with me? And it all has to go in the house today. Why? Because it needs to be refrigerated. I can't leave it in the car, otherwise it's gonna go bad. What is wrong with me? Let's see how this goes. Y'all wish me luck. Alright guys, so this last part you're gonna see is me 3 days later when I was completely swollen. I hand washed my faja and hung it up to dry, and when I got ready to go to bed that night, it still was not dry. So I figured it would be okay for me to go to bed and wake up and just put it on the next day. When I woke up, I was so swollen. Everything was hard. I needed to hurry up and get to the lymphatic massage therapist because it was ridiculous. I was so bloated and swollen. I'm supposed to wear my faja 23 hours a day, only taking it off to shower. I think I may have had it off for a total of 12 hours. Would y'all just take a look at this? It's ridiculous.